That's why I love The Weeknd. I was on him since House of Balloons, like early on.
Wait a minute, you was on The Weeknd?
The Weeknd.
Did you say you was on The Weeknd?
Yeah, you can pause yourself. You know,
I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but I didn't say what you said. I think
anybody who hear this would be like, Thomas freaky as hell. He's freaky, and then Miss Monroe freaky right along with him. Y'all too freaky. They both light skinned too, and Thomas a Scorpio.
You so really be acting like you dark skinned in these streets, bro. Chill out.
Hey, I am nicely toasted caramel.
Welcome to the TMF Podcast, where we have too many feelings. I'm your host, T. Staples, and I'm joined by
the one and only and lovely Miss Monroe.
All right, Miss Monroe. And who else we got?
Damn, we got, man, every episode she come with something different in the beginning to introduce herself. She made man Freddie B, man. Shoot, that's all I got.
Hey, man. I like it, though. I love the energy. Look, all the listeners out there, I just want to let y'all know that we got police outside, but we're going to try to get through this episode before they come get...
Yeah, you know, when you live in Harlem, boy, them boys be out, you feel me?
I can clearly hear that. But listen, that being said, we're doing this whole thing from the comforts of our home. Everybody's remote. We're coming from Harlem. We're coming from Atlanta and from Brooklyn, the butt crack of Brooklyn, that is. I won't tell you exactly where, but this is where the butt and the crack come out.
Oh, man.
So, well, listen,
the butt and the crack come out? Is that what you just said? The butt and the crack come out?
The butt crack of Brooklyn, both of them. I don't know what you want to say, the crack, where the crack come out the butt? I don't know.
Moving along.
I don't know.
Moving right along.
It's not a good part. But listen, if you feel this show, send us a message. Our handles are in the description. We'd love to hear your feedback. So let us know how you feel. And today we're talking about your favorite old school R&B singers. Well, let me switch it up. Today we're talking about our favorite old school R&B singers. But first, it's time for a moment I like to call the internet Neva Lost.
Man.
That's right.
Man.
In my attempt to navigate through the endless insanity of interconnectivity that brings us together and gives us these shareable moments, I like to bring you a shareable moment. And in the spirit of our topic, you know, it's not old school, but I tried to find something. So the spirit of our topic, I like to play this because we are in the political season. It's crazy out here. So I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna play something a little musical, a little political, and definitely not R&B. Check this out.
They keep on promising we're gonna have a great replacement.
Trump D.
They said it's coming. It's been coming in 2 weeks for the last 10 years. Where is it?
D.
Where is this great plan to replace Obamacare? They've had 10 years to do it. There is no plan. They've never had one. Instead, they've attacked the Affordable Care Act at every turn, driving up costs, driving up the uninsured. Now they're trying to dismantle your care in the Supreme Court in the middle of a pandemic with nothing but empty promises to take its place. We know that he continues to do business with China.
WTF.
Because he's got a secret Chinese bank account. How is that possible? How is that possible?
I don't know.
A secret Chinese bank account. Listen, can you imagine if I had a secret Chinese bank account?
Actually, I can.
When
I can imagine.
Running for re-election.
Oh, well, not then.
You think Fox News might have been a little concerned about that? They would have called me Beijing Barry.
Fuck Trump D.
Oh, I just need just a little bit more. I'm sorry, just a little bit.
Beijing Barry.
It is not a great idea.
No, it's not.
To have a president who owes a bunch of money to people overseas.
That's right.
That's not a good idea.
That's not a good idea at all, y'all.
Of the taxes Donald Trump pays, he may be sending more to foreign governments than he pays in the United States.
Man, that's a cold track. I don't know who put that together, but that's a cold mashup, man. That's so. I don't know if you guys know that backing track. That's from Nas's Ether. Am I right, Freddie B? Freddie B, I got that right?
Correct.
Nas, one of my favorite artists of all time, and they mashed that up with a speech that Obama just did a few days ago just speaking on some of the issues that's going on in our political time. And I thought it'd be befitting because it was such a hilarious moment. I saw so many people memeing this on the internet, like how Obama was just basically going in on him like it was Nas and Ether. What y'all think about that? That was crazy. I got emotional on that one.
Well, the first thing I want to say is the views and opinions expressed by today's internet never lost.
Fuck Trump.
Reflect the views of all three hosts.
No, it reflects mine. So, two hosts.
F Trump, F Trump, F Trump.
I'm gonna use that. Soundbite. F Trump.
but what I would say is I love how like now like Obama, because he's not running for president, so now he a little more loose with it. And I was loving just seeing Barack when he said Beijing Barry. Bruh, I know that is about to be a meme. I know somebody's working on some stuff. Like, we gonna see Beijing Barry?
Beijing Barry!
My God, when he said that, I fell out. Like, Barry! And Barack was just talking. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you this work." I think that's why they put that track on there. Yeah. He was like, "I'm gonna give Trump this work. He gonna catch all this smoke. I ain't running for president. I done been president. You about to get all this work, boss. I've been waiting for this."
Not only that, it's dope to see him flip the tables like that because every time he was running and he was in office, Trump was talking mad trash. You know what I'm saying? So now the tables have turned and Obama gets to do that to Trump, which is amazing. I love it. I'm here for this moment.
Yeah. He said, "I'm gonna come back because all you talking about I wasn't born in this country. I got something for you, DJT.
Will not lose. Well, you can't run again. I can't run again, but
right.
Exactly. Well, I mean, he can't lose. Listen,
never lost.
That's right. He never lost. So listen, this is another one of those internet never losses that I just had to play for y'all. If you liked it, if you want to hear more of these mashups like this, give us a little note in our handles. Our handles are in the description below. This has been yours truly, T Staples, in this week's edition of the Internet Never Lost.
Oh my God, these emphysema laughs y'all got, it's killing me.
Look, Miss Monroe, you tried. You try your evil villain laugh. Give us your best evil villain laugh.
I need something. I need to hear you do something. Come on, let's see what you got.
Come on,
okay, wait.
Come out the shell.
Thomas, start at the beginning. Start at the beginning with the internet never lost, and she gonna come in with her laugh.
Oh my God.
In my segment, in this segment, we like to call it the Internet Never Lost.
Gave a Scooby-Doo laugh.
That was right.
I mean, but my real laugh is ugly enough, so.
Yeah, well, you do make a great point.
But I say this all day, though. I say this all day. If a girl has a pretty laugh, she's probably ugly.
Is this true? I have heard if a girl got an ugly laugh, she got a big head. So
Dang, so where you get your head from? If your head from your mama's laugh must be horrible.
Man, my mama laugh is horrible then. My mama laugh is horrible. Her laugh is horrible.
Listen, I'm glad I got y'all smiling, so that's good. We all happy. And we got a topic today that should make everybody happy. Everybody. It's our favorite R&B singers. Old school R&B. So first of all, before we get started, we had this debate before we got on the mic and started recording. And so I guess we need to really talk about this now. Freddie B, Miss Monroe, what do you consider old school? Let's start there.
Pre-90s. I say pre-90s.
Why?
I mean, because 90s R&B was his own ecosystem of his own. I don't think you can group 90s R&B in with anything. Like 90s R&B got to stand alone.
You do have a point there. I mean, I think technically 90s is old. Like if I ask my sister who's 17, it's old school.
Right.
But
right. That makes sense.
She's still a child. She got to become an adult before she can say what's old school. She a child.
But I mean, think about it. We are in 2020. 90 is 30 years ago. That's 30 years. I mean, at what point do it go from having its own classification to being shifted into this is officially old school? I mean, I'm not saying that no answer is the wrong answer. I'm just curious.
Technically, 2000s is old school because you got to think about when I mean, for real though, when B2K and all them went on tour, like that was considered an old school tour.
B2K. Dang, you brought up B2K. I forgot
like,
that was old school was a throwback tour. Old school and throwback are two different things.
Throwback is just a gentler word for old.
They just trying. They trying to.
It's not.
So you trying to soften the marketing blow? Is what you're saying?
Right. It's like you kind of old.
No.
Oh, I see.
No, it's not what I'm doing to both of you guys.
Today, when kids do like a throwback, when they have like, you have Spirit Week for homecoming, when they dress up like we did in high school. They had on velour suits, they had on overalls. Like, I was offended.
Wow.
But that ain't old school. Old school. When you say old school, then you talking about a little bit older. So for this, like I said, I would say pre-90s, because 80s. Like, for like singers, it wasn't like 80s was the best decade ever, but for R&B, it was the 90s was crazy.
So there's now I have to ask this. So Miss Monroe says she can include the 90s. Freddie B say got to be pre-90s, but how far back is too far back before it's classified as classic?
Oh, when you get back to slavery time, that's when it's classic.
What the hell?
Wait a minute, hold on. So all we got is the sweet low. That's all we got. That's classic. Or
Thomas, what song was that? What song did you just sing, sir?
I just made it up. I'm talking about her.
What song was that? Yeah, I can tell you just made it up.
Songs,
how are you going to attribute to our fallen ancestors? No,
I always sound like somebody
Thomas.
humming.
No.
Wait, hold on. Evil laugh.
The song Thomas is trying to sing is "Swing Low, Swing Chariot, coming for to carry me home."
Okay, so now what about that song?
Swing low, swing. That's a Negro spiritual. They used to sing that before they was gonna run away, because basically saying like swing low is basically saying like, get low. And the chariot, what's her name? Tubman. She coming through with the chariot, and then all the other slaves, they gonna come, and you hop in a group.
Wait a minute,
and you're gonna carry them home in the nighttime.
You didn't say Chariot Tubman, did you? I just want to make sure that's not what you said.
Oh, I said Tubman. No,
Okay.
Chariot was in the song, but then
Okay.
I did not say that. Sir.
No, I just had to.
I would not disrespect the memory.
I don't know
of
what
Miss.
debate we having right now, because we've gone so far from the actual subject. So
I just want to make sure Chariot.
It's Thomas' fault.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just as long as you didn't say Chariot Tubman, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying. So what's too old? So Negro spirituals are classics, right?
I think anything older than the 60s is too old.
Okay, so now we got our time frame. So we're not going. We're not
so
going
80s and 70s.
No, she said no longer than this. Nothing below
older
the 60s.
than the 60s.
Older than 60s. So 60s to the millennium. Let's go. That's our time frame. We got the time frame. We figured it out after much deliberation and going through all of the history of songs of the United States and everything. Talking about Harriet Beecher Stowe and anti-slavery novels and all this stuff.
Shut up. All right, go ahead. Who going first?
Well, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick it like this. Kick it. Can I kick it? I'm gonna kick it like this.
What the hell is going on?
I think I just got a real laugh out of her. Booyah! Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this.
We're not recording no more shows at night.
Miss
you
Monroe.
too turned.
Hey, turn it, Miss Monroe.
Yes.
What is your give me? So we're gonna get the top 4. I'm gonna give y'all top 4. So y'all go ahead and get your brains talking, get your brains working, the wheels turning. Top 4. I need your number 4, Miss Monroe. That don't give me 3, 2, and 1. Just give me number 4. Number 4 for you.
Patti LaBelle.
Woo! Ooh, she coming out the gate swinging. Patti LaBelle. All right.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Flip-flop that. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on.
No. Shaka Khan.
She confused.
Oh, man. Now we know. All right, we got a precursor. We done got a precursor.
So we
what
know
she
what
gonna do?
coming with.
Right. Okay, so Shaka Khan is gonna be your number 4. Okay, so
yes. Why? I like Shaka Khan's voice, but I wasn't as big on her music. And let's kind of say, she just, to me, she's a good like straight singer. I wouldn't say that she like, riffs and runs, whatever was like really her thing. Like, she didn't really, how can I say this? She wasn't very, I don't know, showy to me. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do a lot of, tricks and things like that. So she's a very good straight singer, but that's why she's number 4 on my list. But that's still pretty high considering who's on my list, though. Mm-hmm. She's in good company.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Number 4 on your list, Freddie B. Top 4, number 4. Give me number 4. Number 4 only. Don't make the mistake and come out the gate the way Miss Monroe did.
Yeah, I don't make mistakes like Miss Monroe do. I let her handle the mistakes. I just keep it real, gangster. So look, real quick. My honorable mentions are Whitney Houston.
No, we not. No. We not about to do
real
this.
quick. I'm just reading them off. I'm just reading them off real
got
quick.
to be like the 90s episode all over again.
No,
where you give like 20 different other answers.
No, I'm
except
not
for the one we
gonna do that.
asked for.
Why don't you say the honorable mentions for the end?
I promise. No. I'm gonna throw them out real quick. Whitney Houston,
Jesus.
Gerald
There we
Levert,
go.
Jeffrey Osborne. Those are my honorable mentions. Now my
my
number
honorable
4.
mention is Gladys Knight.
Ooh.
That's all. That's so you were gonna come back with Gladys Knight. That's it. That's all you got.
That's Gladys Knight. What else I got to come with?
All right. So my number 4 is Michael Jackson.
Okay, number 4. Why is he number 4? Why is he at the bottom of your list?
He's not at the bottom of my list. He's number 4. That's we doing the top 4. Our top 4 best singers. Our top 4 favorite singers, or what is this? Favorite best whatever is my top 4. So
old school R&B singers.
So you asked me, my number 4 is Michael Jackson.
Why?
My number 4 is because this is based off who like I remember as a kid, super young, like who I took to, the songs I remember, the songs I loved, the people's voice, the texture of their voice that just really hit me, that I loved, that I just really gravitated to their songs. Out of my top 4 is Mike. Now he's above, like I said, my honorable mentions. He's above them.
Why is he your number 4?
But with Mike, my favorite Mike song is Butterflies. But he makes the list because of Bad.
Because your favorite song is Butterflies, the Sony album joint, the one he thought. Because remember, he thought that album flopped. Remember?
Yeah, man, I'm about to. Well, I don't care what he thought. The song I like, my favorite Mike song is Butterflies, but close second is Bad, which was I guess you could say old school. I love the video and I love the song, so that was my favorite. Like Thriller album, people love Thriller album. He got some cuts on there, but my joint was actually Bad. Okay. And the song.
And for the record, most of them high notes that was being hit on Butterflies was not even Michael Jackson. That was Marsha Ambrosius.
Ooh.
No. Actually, you're wrong. Actually, because I interviewed her and I actually asked her. So you're wrong. Got you there.
No,
she wrote the song. She wrote it. She wrote the song.
Those high notes towards the end are all her. It was just
towards the end.
Yes.
No, yeah, towards the end, but during the song, the higher notes he hit the falsetto. Now, and she wrote it, and because I've actually heard her version of Butterflies, and I got to hear it. I got to hear some in person. Got to hear her sing some live right in front of me, and I asked her about it. Interviewed her. It's on my YouTube. Y'all can check it. Freddie B TV. Quick plug. But that's my number 4.
Wait a minute, but you explained the Bad thing. So Bad was just the top album.
That was my favorite Mike song, and then if I like once I go deeper in my list, like some of their songs I like better, and I like them overall just as artists better. That's why they beat out Mike.
Okay. Miss Monroe, number 3.
Patti LaBelle.
Oh, wait a minute, I can't do that twice.
Messed up and said.
Yeah, she already said that. Okay, well tell us why now. Tell us why.
Cause Patty's just bad. Like her whole attitude, how she sings her songs, like she's just so dramatic. And usually I don't like dramatic people, but she does it just well enough to where it's not too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even the fact that she could hold her note and blow the way she did while rolling on the floor. If you've never been a singer or performer in your life, it's already hard enough upright to hold your note, maintain your breath quality. You know what I'm saying? Especially to maintain your note and not lose or mess up your pitch. But to do that while literally rolling on the ground, you know what type of skill that takes? Oh my God.
That's good. That's real good. That's good. Freddie B, number 3.
Number 3. My number 3 is Hall and Oates. Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Okay.
I gotta have somebody white in there because gotta represent my white brothers and sisters.
That's all you got for us now.
The songs now. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're right. So now the songs that they got,
I gotta represent my white brothers and sisters and cut.
Now
it's like a promo.
Now the song, because the reason why I got them on my list because they originated the Blue Eyed Soul, like what John B ended up doing, Justin Timberlake, all that. What they came along and did, they started all that. They the precursor to all that, and then they songs. Man Eater and Can't Go For That. No, I can't go for that. Can't go for that. Can't go. No can. I love that song. And Man Eater. All they do is sing about Miss Monroe. That's it. So I'm surprised she said that in her top 4. I'm over here minding
my business. I'm over here minding my black ass business, and you coming at me for what?
I'm surprised that you ain't got them in your top, but we still got number 2. Maybe they one of your top 2. I doubt it, but we gonna see.
Ooh, well, that takes me to your number 2, Miss Monroe. Go ahead, hit us with it.
Mariah Carey.
I like that pick. Okay, she got a lot of good songs too. She can hit them notes. But tell us why.
I mean, technically, she got to start in the 80s. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I like Mariah Carey for her range, her pitch. Up until now, I like old school Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey now. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what happened. It's like Ursula from The Mermaid came and took her voice or something. I don't know what she's doing nowadays. she just be like, you could just tell she don't give a damn no more. But I mean, if I made that much money and have been built in the way she had, I mean, I might not give a damn either. It's like, you wouldn't hear me saying for real back in the day. Go pick up an album, get in my face. I mean, she don't give a damn. So I mean, I get it, but yeah, that's why I picked her. And not only that, on top of that, because there's some artists like to me who had like really good quality voices, but I just didn't like their music. And she's like both. Like I liked her music and I loved her voice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I do know that most of the stuff I liked from her was when she was working with JD.
Yeah.
And,
Amen.
Yeah.
And it was just some good stuff that came out of that camp. Just that whole camp had some good stuff. But when she was working with him, I think to me she had some of the best stuff. I don't know if that resonates with you, but
no, you're right. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, JD helped out.
So
I just want to make a note that so far we're gonna see what her number 1 is, but all of Miss Monroe's has been women. I just want to make that little note.
Okay.
But
okay.
Go ahead, Thomas.
All right, with Freddie B, it's actually to you, Naz. You got to give me your number 2.
Oh, my number 2. My number 2 is my girl. Love her to pieces. Got to see her in concert before that. I think she done, and I did it. I made it. Is my girl Sade Adu. Sade, love me some Sade.
She got some of that music you just listen to while you clean your house, man. Go, but tell us why you like Sade.
Now, see, Sade, like my favorite Sade song is "Kiss of Life." That's my joint.
Yeah.
You gave me the kiss of life. Mm-hmm. Woo, that's my song. And then my second favorite song is "Closest." "Cherish the Day." Cherish the day. That's just like you driving home after the club. You went out the club, you kicked in. You need that music just to like bring it down and coast to the crib. Sade is the thing. And somebody told me that The Weeknd is Sade for the new kids. Mm-hmm. He got the same type of music. I guess that's why I love.
Disrespectful.
Same type of music. I'm not saying he's the same type of artist, but the same type of song. All his music is like a little bit a little bit more subdued. But I mean, I guess that's why I love The Weeknd. I was on him since House of Balloons, like early on.
Wait a minute, you was on The Weeknd?
The Weeknd.
Did you say you was on The Weeknd?
I was on his music from the House of Balloons. From House of Balloons, his very first mixtape he dropped. Yeah, Paul, you can pause yourself.
I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but I didn't say what you said. I think
anybody who hear this would be like, Thomas freaky as hell. He's freaky, and then Miss Monroe freaky right along with him. So y'all too freaky. They both light skinned too, and Thomas a Scorpio.
You really be acting like you dark skinned in these streets, bro. Chill out.
Hey, I am nicely toasted caramel. Nicely toasted caramel.
That's not dark.
Nah, man. I don't know if you caramel, brother.
I'm caramel, yeah.
Man.
But Sade my number 2.
You do the stain brown. The stuff to be in the pants, just do the stain.
He called you dude.
I'll be like,
you gonna let him disrespect you like that?
Disrespectful.
I don't know what to say to that.
Disrespectful.
I don't even know.
Train tracks.
I don't even know.
But you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna just say it, and I know people gonna be like, "F Miss Monroe." I really wasn't feeling Sade like that.
What?
Yeah, a lot of people gonna say F Miss Monroe. You right.
Yeah, like to me, I heard songs sound the same. Like it reminds me of Kim. I feel like Sade walked so Kim could run. Like all that stuff sound the same. Like
Kim?
Oh, that's nice.
Are you serious?
Yo, did y'all hear that line though? She's bars. She said Sade walked so Kim could run. What?
And she would find a man to throw under the bus.
Bars.
She would find a man to throw under the bus. See that?
I'm kind of throwing Sade under the bus too. Like I like her stuff, but it's like to me all the songs sound the same.
Girl, you tripping?
Bars.
It's grown people music. It's grown people music right there.
You are old.
Everybody can't relate.
That is some bars. Okay. So wait a minute. So far, what I got Miss Monroe, Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, and Mariah Carey. Freddie B, I got Michael Jackson, Hall & Oates, and Sade. Now, before we jump to number one, I want to give y'all the opportunity. Audible, switch it up. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity right here to make a change. Any of these artists would you switch out? Now that you heard the other person say what they said.
No.
Cause I like Shaka Khan, but I like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I like Patti LaBelle, but I really like Shoutout. So y'all wouldn't switch none of these out. So this is.
I think it's obvious from my list that what we consider good is two totally different things. Like I like
my list
singers. No, I like singers. I like people that can blow you out the water. That's what I like.
Oh well, that's Kiki Wyatt, the best singer ever. Then, if that's the case, but the thing
we
is,
said old school.
I should just say ever. But the thing is when you making the track, when you making music, you gotta craft it, you gotta cultivate it. It ain't good enough just to, I can sing. It's niggas in the projects can sing, but they ain't nobody. So like me, I'm looking at the whole creative process. Like how good can you put together a song and sing? You know what I mean? Not just a one trick pony. So obviously my list better than Miss Monroe. So there's that. So go ahead.
I don't know about all of that. One trick ponies. What? Patti LaBelle, one trick pony. Mariah Carey, one trick. Shaka Khan? No, never. And anybody that you know who can sing, like any artist, one of these four is gonna be on their list of their top. Period.
I mean, because I'm digging in the crates. You know, I'm digging in the crates and pulling up stuff. People are like, oh snap, you right? Because like it's real easy to name your typical people. Like you know that you ain't got no music to name your typical people. But the people, some of the stuff I'm bringing up, people.
No,
are,
you just gotta
snap.
have taste. You just have to have taste.
Oh dang, Freddie B, you right. I guarantee people listening is like, damn, he right. Oh snap.
Okay,
Ain't nobody worried about your list. But go ahead. What's number one? We gonna see what number one is.
Okay. Well, you know, in the true fact,
mine's another
Southern gentleman.
though.
You know, number one, Miss Monroe.
Obvious. Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay. I didn't think he was. I actually thought y'all were gonna leave her off the list. Okay, Whitney Houston. Okay.
Hell no. You can't have a top singer or anything and not have Whitney Houston on unless you smoking crack.
Now we talking Super
Damn,
Bowl
hold on,
Whitney Houston.
Wait,
Or we
I
talking?
think that's a shot. Shots fired by Miss Monroe.
Just slid that. You did slide that in there,
Right? Yeah. They ain't gonna get by me.
You ain't gonna talk nothing about no Whitney Houston without smoking some crack. Well, I mean, unless you smoke crack. My bad.
Right. She gonna show love, but also throw in the bus.
I wouldn't throw under the bus. I'm just saying anybody who don't list her gotta be smoking.
So she ain't gonna list herself, is what you're saying.
She wouldn't list herself from heaven above.
Yeah. So, but so she's on my honorable mention. So I did say her name on my honorable mention list.
Okay, Freddie B.
Her list is all women. I just want to let everybody know that. But here's my number one.
Your number one.
My number one is. My name is Charlie Wilson. My number one is Charlie Wilson, lead singer of the Gap Band. That's my number one with them songs. Early in the morning, you dropped a bomb on me. Outstanding, yearning for your love. Woo! The Gap Band has some cuts, boy. And Charlie Wilson, his voice is so unique. You hear Charlie he could just say A and just sing a little note. You know that's Charlie. You know it's Charlie. Don't nobody else sound even close to Charlie. Charlie Wilson is the man, and his career is spanned all the way. Like he had charting albums all the way until like last decade. So that he go back down to 40, 50 years.
Okay. So
Charlie Wilson.
And he actually got stuff all the way in our times too, because he did tracks with the pedophile. He did tracks with him, right? Are we still at the legend, or are we all in agreement on that?
What?
We still at the legend?
Kels?
Yeah, with Kels, because then
I'm in agreement.
Okay, okay. So then, but that makes
I was in agreement back in the 90s. So there's
man, what you said?
Okay, no, I just want to make sure. You know, some people they take a long time. You know, some people still voted for Trump.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it take people a long time to get on board. So I'm just saying. But okay, so listen, y'all gave y'all's top four: Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, Mariah Carey, and Whitney Houston for Miss Monroe, Michael Jackson, Hall & Oates, Sade, and Charlie Wilson for Freddie B. And my top four, because I didn't want to belabor the point, but I have a top four, but it's really more like a top three, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I got Prince, I got Kim, and then I have Maurice White and Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind & Fire.
Who? Oh, you name individual people from Earth, Wind & Fire.
Right. So I said it's three, but it's four, but it's really three because they both were they were both singers in Earth, Wind & Fire. Mm-hmm. But they were two of the most sampled peak groups, Earth, Wind & Fire, and then the most sampled person. Well, one of the most sampled people is like Prince. So you gotta look at it like, listen, he not the most, but I look at it like people respect
James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown I think is the most, right. But I think people give respect where respect is due. And I love, but I still think Kim music sound like it's kind of similar to Sade to me. And I use their music to clean up with. So that's why I ain't put my explanation for why was not as strong as y'all. Oh yeah, I put some Kim on. Something about it's like a Saturday. Put some Kim or some Sade on. It's just like the way they vibes is. It's like I'm at home. I'm feeling like grown man. Like
I feel like Sade and Kim are like black people's version of trance music. Like like how white people have like that little and hum in the back. I feel like that's black people's version of that.
Yeah, it's something about their music.
What? Hold on, wait, stop. She got to explain that. What? What did you just say, Miss Monroe? Hum. What?
I don't know the actual name of it, but I know what I'm talking about. Like that type of music, almost like elevated music type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's just like it goes on and you don't even notice it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Sade and Kim is like that.
Yeah, I could play Kim album over and over and over and just let it roll. Like I wouldn't even.
It sounds like one big song.
I would rock with it.
Unskippable. That's what music's supposed to be. Unskippable.
You can't skip it if you don't know it's changing shit.
Look, don't get mad at them. Look, I'm gonna tell you about Sade. Sade would take decade breaks, come back, drop an album, go platinum, do a tour, and then leave for another decade. What other artists do that?
Okay,
you can do that.
So here come a left field question.
Nobody.
Left field question. It's not totally left field, but I just want to see what y'all think. Okay, you each get one answer only. Top R&B group, no matter what time period.
That's hard. I can't.
I didn't want y'all to think about this. I didn't want y'all to think about this before the show. Try to make a interesting answer. That's Freddie B. He was studying. Okay, I'm gonna go with the audible.
My first thing pops up. Damn. I'm stuck between my top three: either Boyz II Men, Mid Condition, or Tony.
But you gotta give me one. You can't do all three.
This nigga she trying to be safe and name 50 million groups. She's selfish.
So okay, if I had to pick,
I know this is hard right here.
It is because like vocally, I would say Boyz II Men, but if I'm thinking like musically, I'd probably say Mid Condition.
Okay, musically Mid Condition. Baba, pretty brown eyes. That's Mid Condition.
Because you know me, I love bands. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
I
that's
see.
my thing. That's my thing. I love a good band.
Okay. So listen, Freddie B, top R&B group.
Man, top R&B group. Actually, the surprising thing is that her top 4 was all women, and then she do a group and then go all men. And then in my top 4, I had a woman in mind, and in my top R&B group, I gotta either say TLC or Destiny's Child. That's where I would go. Maybe Jodeci. But I, because I wanted to hate too and do what she did. And so, but if I had to choose the one,
you did though. You did throw 3 of them out there though.
Right. You see me.
I see what you did.
Do you feel me? But if I had to choose one, I think I'm gonna have to go Destiny's Child, man. I'm gonna have to go Destiny's Child.
Is it because Beyonce? Is kind of like the default because Beyonce was in there?
I mean, that's obviously that's a part of it. Beyonce and Kelly, and they got cuts that like they had me bumping independent women. From the Charlie's Angels soundtrack. My big grown I'm in my car. All my women who independent, throw your hands up at me.
What's that one song with the riff, the guitar riff in it, that riff like that? What's that?
Bootylicious.
Bootylicious, yeah. So Bootylicious.
Nah, I didn't like that. That's all you, Thomas. Bootylicious, that's all you.
I like that song. She's talking about Bootylicious.
But then Cater to You.
I started looking at booties at that time.
Look, Cater to You. I know Miss Monroe. She loves that song. She loves Cater to You. She loves that song.
How you know that? How do we know that she loves that song?
I can just tell
actually,
by
I do like the song. I
is.
wouldn't say I love it, but I like the song.
What about that song, Freddie B? Come on. Give us a jump. Give us the punchline. Where you going?
The punchline with because Miss Monroe hate men, so the Cater to You is about catering to your man. So that was.
I don't know why you have this idea that I hate men.
Oh, so that's now we put it together because you've been saying that this whole episode, and now I'm there. Because he had been saying that your top, your song choices was all women, and so he was trying to call this point out.
Would I have listed 3 male bands?
That's just because marketing forced you to, but you didn't want to.
Oh, the marketing department. The marketing department
That's
stepped
what
in.
it is. Yeah, marketing
They
department
gonna
did
handle
their
promotion?
job.
Wait, but we doing the show remote, so can nobody give I guess somebody could have gave a little text message. I guess. Oh, it said marketing. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, listen, I would go with Maze. I would go with Frankie Beverly and Maze. Yeah, I would go with them.
That's a good one. I agree with that.
I would go with them. That's just me. But I'm a band guy. I came from the music world, so I like musicians and I like singers and I like a good
saxophone.
balance. Yeah, I used to play saxophone all the time, but I don't play it as much no more. It's sitting in the closet.
If my definition of old school was the same as Miss Monroe's, Kelly would have been at my number one. Even though he raping the little girls, musically speaking, ain't nobody messing with Kelly. And can't nobody tell me different. Like,
well,
can't nobody argue that.
So R. Kelly. So you don't even give him the R no more. You took the R because that stands for rape. So you took that off rape and just gave him the straight Kelly. I see what you did.
You feel me?
I see you trying to clean up Kales these days. Trying to clean him up. But I don't think he can be cleaned up. I think he has to just do his time at this point. At this point,
he got beat up in jail too.
Oh man,
like some gangster. I was surprised too.
Well,
It's a young boy though. It's a young boy. It makes sense though. It was a young boy.
Okay, I'm not an advocate for the violence. You know what I'm saying? But if you do the crime, do the time. So listen, it seems we have way too many feelings about R&B singers today, and I actually enjoyed this conversation because it gave me a little insight to both of your personalities. So all our listeners out there, tell us what your top 4 R&B singers, what you would call old school, based on our definition. Tell us your top 4 R&B singers. All of our handles are in the description below, and we love to get that feedback from you. This has been a good one, y'all. I've been here with
the lovely Miss Monroe
and
the super sexy and your main man Freddie B. I got stuck, man. Miss Monroe, according to all the ladies out there, of course. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm yours truly, T Staples, and make sure you catch us next time when we have too many feelings. Peace.